Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Ola. If you have a large tummy, you have an apron tummy, you have a fupa, whatever the case may be, you have a stomach that you do not really like to show, then this video is going to be for you. Today I'm going to be sharing some tops and top silhouettes that will help you stay warm in the summer. But at the same time, these tops will conceal and hide your apron tummy. And before the confidence police comes in and says we have to be confident, this has nothing to do with confidence. I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with knowing your body type and knowing the parts of your body that you want to conceal and the parts of your body that you want to enhance. As much as I love my body, I appreciate her, I am grateful for her, but there are just parts of her that I just don't want to put out there, okay? And my tummy is one of those areas. Just to give you some context, I am going to show you what I'm working with. This clip right here is me without any sort of shapewear. It's just me in a top on, okay? So this is what I am working with at my baseline. To start this video properly, we're going to start with maybe the most important piece, and that is the bottom. All right, the bottoms that you're going to wear with it. First of all, please, if you're trying to hide your apron tummy, your big tummy, please do not wear things that are underneath the tummy. Like, don't wear bottoms that are underneath. Tummy is tucked on top of your bottom pant. No. Your waistband has to be over your tummy. If you're trying to conceal your tummy in the first place, that is rule number one. I don't care what top you're going to wear. I don't care whatever you're going to wear. If your tummy is hanging over your bottom waistband, girl, it's not gonna work. So first of all, you have to pull the waistband over your tummy. And if you have challenges doing that, that is because you have been buying low-waisted things. Do not. One of the basic rules for larger tummies, if you have a large tummy, only get things that are high-waisted. If you're going to get a low waist, why would you even do that? Why would you get a low waist? No, please, get things that go over your belly, all right? That are gonna go high-waisted. That's rule number one. These biker shorts I'm wearing here are from Lane Bryant. If they're available, I will link them down below. They are my favorite. I love them because they have pretty good compression around the waistband, as you can see. And also, they're very comfortable. It's a great length if you're somebody like me who doesn't like to show your legs too much. These are great options. Great length, good compression, and they have pockets. Okay? They have pockets. I absolutely love that. They're my favorite to wear like daily. Yeah. So let's move on to the tops. The first top silhouette that I am going to be talking about today is a multi-tiered top. All right, I know this silhouette gets a bad rep. It gets a rep that it is frumpy, it is old school, it is, especially when it comes in like crazy florals or like florals that just look like your grandma's couch. I get it, but this top does a great job of hiding an apron tummy, hiding a protruding tummy. Because those tiers usually have gathers, they do a great job of kind of just draping over your bust. So it doesn't cling to your tummy, all right? It just kind of drapes really well. The top I am wearing right here is from Torrid. I picked this one up last year. It is in this orange floral print. Torrid does not do this in solids. I don't know why. I haven't seen it. At least I haven't seen it in solids. I feel it would be great in solids. But you know Torrid, they be doing their thing. They just be doing what they want to do. They don't listen to what we're saying. They just do what they want to do. Anyway, it comes in several different florals. I think when I checked, they have several different ones available right now. It is one of those base pieces that you are going to use over and over and over again. I find myself reaching for this over and over during the summer because not only is it very airy and breathable, the fabric is very comfortable. It's a lightweight knit, very stretchy, very soft, very drapey, very flowy. So it's very comfortable. I am wearing this here in a size 3, and I did that on purpose because I wanted it to fit like a very, very mini dress on me. I have worn it with like really short shorts underneath, and it works great as a mini dress as well. So if you're somebody who likes to wear mini dresses, I feel like you could get away with getting this particular top in the larger size, and it would kind of, because it's pretty long for a top. But anyway, I am wearing it in a size 3. I really could have gone with a size 1. The floral sometimes can tend to look a little bit playful, so if that's not your thing, I completely get it. Like right now, I see that they have it in a dark floral print and also like 2 different prints. I'll link that down below. If I wanted to fit like the model, I would have definitely gotten a size 1. And also, as of the time that I got this, I was a little bit heavier. So one thing I love about it, it fits if you're gaining weight, if you're losing weight. If your weight is kind of varying a lot, this is one basic that is great for you to have because you're always going to be able to wear it. So yeah, I love the silhouette. Some other brands have different types. If you want a little bit more of an elevated version, ASOS has a few right now. They have a black one that also comes like a zebra print as well. That one's very cute. It has spaghetti straps. You can wear it for more like special occasions or like date nights and like going out kind of outfits. Boohoo also has some. I love when Boohoo does tiered tops, tier dresses. I have a tier dress from Boohoo that I absolutely adore. Love it. Is always a summer staple for me. My problem with Boohoo is that their fabrics, if you're somebody who is very particular about fabrics, Boohoo fabrics are not great. But you can definitely find gems on Boohoo. I'm not saying all their clothing is just poor quality, no, but you definitely have to be mindful and pay attention if you're someone who cares about fabrics. The older I get, the more I care about fabrics. Anyway, Boohoo has some, ASOS has some, Torrid, always the OG. I found one by Dillas is definitely more special occasion, more dressy. If you have events this summer that you need to go to, this is a great top. It's going to conceal your stomach. No shapewear required. That's always a plus in my book. I'm not anti-shapewear. I'm just team I don't want to wear shapewear in the summer. Alright, so the next top silhouette that I am going to talk about is the double slit top. Okay, is the double side slit top. I love this particular type of top. It's very convenient. The one that I am wearing here is from Amazon. Yes, I have it in several colors. It comes in a red, black, blue, taupe, brown, green, gray. Oh my god, they added more colors. They didn't have all these colors when because I got this last year. But it's still available in all the colors, and they have so many colors: greens and oranges and reds and purples and pinks and blacks, of course, and browns and grays. So anyway, I picked this one up last year. I am wearing a size 3X here only because when I got this last year I was about 30-40 pounds heavier. If I were getting it right now, I would be able to get away with wearing a 2X. I love oversized things. I don't really like things to be too skin tight for me. But yeah, it fits just a little bit freer for me right now, but it definitely still did a great job of concealing my stomach. It actually is a set, so it comes with a matching biker shorts. Problem is this set is made of a lightweight knit fabric, so if you have thick thighs, the biker shorts don't do nothing. They ride up, they're not great. Whenever I receive them, I always just toss the shorts to the side. But if you're somebody you don't have too thick of a thigh, you can get away with wearing the shorts. I just don't make any use of the shorts. I only just get it for the tops, and I absolutely love these tops. Like I said, I have them in several different colors. They're very comfortable. I had a really hard time finding this particular type of top silhouette. I shopped around. I also picked some up from Shein, which I will show you next. It's super flattering, very convenient, very appropriate for vacation, appropriate for everyday wear. If you look at the reviews on Amazon, really great reviews, lots of pictures. That's always a positive. Because of the fact that I only made use of the top and got rid of the shorts, I felt like I was kind of wasting my money and getting the whole set. So I was looking for alternatives where I could just purchase a top like that alone, right? Because I couldn't get the top alone on Amazon. So I found a version on Shein. So I did order, I think 2 or 3. The Shein ones are not bad. I have them in the brown that I'm styling right here. It's a little bit shorter than the Amazon one. It didn't come with shorts. It's much cheaper, very affordable. I really like it. But if I had to choose between the both of them, I would definitely pick the Amazon one. It's just a little bit more substantial, better quality, and like I said, I've had it for over a year and it's lasted me really well. The Shein one, I found it to be, because I got a couple of them, I found it to be a little bit unpredictable because every time I ordered it, it was a different fabrication. So even now, I can tell you that if I link it, you're going to be able to get the exact same fabric that I got, because Shein, you know how they do. It might be different, I don't know. But the Amazon one, every single one that I got, because I have it in a red, I have it in a black, I have it in a light taupe. I think that's it. No, I also have it in a olive green. So I have about 4 of them. Yes, and every one has the exact same fabric. If you're also somebody who does not like Amazon or Shein, I also have a version of this top from ASOS. It's from the ASOS Arrange line. I have talked about this top before, and I've styled in a couple of videos before. It is in this sage green. It is a textured heavyweight knit fabric. Absolutely love it. It's such great quality. It is definitely not as long as the Amazon and Shein versions. It is a little bit boxier. I love the boxy cut. It's a bit more modern. So for this top silhouette, those are the only two other examples that I have, but I love this double slit side top. It's one of my favorite. It's so convenient and you feel confident because it's not gripping your stomach and it's really concealing your stomach. So I absolutely love this top. All right, the next top silhouette is the swing top. This is not a new silhouette. It's not something groundbreaking. It's been around forever and ever. But I have found that no brand does a swing top better than Lane Bryant. There are a few reasons why I shop at Lane Bryant, and this swing top is definitely top three. Top three reasons for sure. One of my favorite purchases from Lane Bryant ever. I got a bunch of them last year. When I tell you a bunch, Lane Bryant does the swing tops every year. They bring them out in different colors, different cuts. I always get the max swing because the swingier, the better. Of course, duh. So anyway, they have them in like a regular swing, then they have a max swing. I always get a max swing. Absolutely love how drapey it is. Nobody does it like Lane Bryant. They have them in different fabrications. This one I'm wearing right now, they had last year is like an ombre, and they had a version that was like a sunset version. Very beautiful, like oranges and reds, and just very gorgeous. Very good casual piece for every day, but you still look chic. Absolutely love a good swing top. I have a lot of these tops because Lane Bryant does them in sleeveless versions and high neck versions and v-neck versions, round neck, short sleeves. Even they do long sleeves during the winter. Those are great ones for winter. When it comes to tops that are going to conceal your stomach, the OG plus size fashion brands have it locked down. All right, the Lane Bryants, the Torrids, the Ashley Stewarts. These brands already know our problem. They know what the deal is. They know the solution. The only problem with them is that they do not want to get with the times. They do not want to become modernized. They do not want to become trendy. They just want to go with their classic things because they do have a market. They have an audience, all right? They're just not growing with us, okay? Because come on now, are you telling me you cannot make these particular styles in trendy fabrics and just make them a little bit trendier, a little bit extra detail? But anyway, when it comes to concealing your stomach, sometimes you just have to go back to the good old-fashioned OGs. And that's what I do with this top. I go back to Lane Bryant. Nobody else does a swing top like Lane Bryant. Their swing tops are excellent. You hear me? Excellent. Very comfortable, very breathable, very lightweight, extremely drapey. I have them in several different colors. Over here I'm trying on a green version that I picked up. This one has sleeves and another little bit of detail. It has the elevated hem at the sides. I also love that it's a little bit long line. That is a problem when you have an apron tummy. Finding tops that are long enough to cover your tummy is also a big deal, right? Because a lot of times, especially with the modern brands, your tops are cut way too short. It's like, for Christ's sake, it's cutting off my tummy. Like, what in the world? It's stepping way too high, way too high. Like, fix it, Jesus, please fix it. Anyway, Lane Bryant does this really well. These tops are cut long line, so they will drape over your stomach. So when you turn to the side, your side profile is not your tummy hanging out the bottom of your top. All right, that's a big deal for me. If you're looking for more occasion wear pieces, I found this really beautiful one from City Chic. Abstract prints, very pretty. It's a halter neck and it has this pleated detail. Very beautiful. Definitely something you can wear for occasion, wear for going out, date night, whatever you're looking for. Definitely more going out than, you know, the casual pieces that I showed. Also, like I said, Lane Bryant has them in so many different colors right now. They have a max swing high neck sleeveless one. I have this one in white and black, and then they have one with a yoke if you just want a little bit of extra detail. It's also very pretty as well. Old Navy has one, and I have tried this one, but as you can see, it is cut a bit short. And when you have an apron tummy, your tummy hangs over. At least if you're like me, my tummy hangs a little bit over, so I need my top to be a little bit longer. So when I got this, it just cuts me off a little bit in the awkward length. I don't like when my tops just end right there. I like my tops to be a little bit longer. But if you don't have that problem, Old Navy has an option for you. So the next top silhouette that I'm going to talk about is the Smocked bust gathered waist silhouette. It can be frumpy if we're talking about the wrong print, okay? It can be frumpy if we're talking about the wrong shape. All right, as you can see, the one I have here is one by Torrid. I picked this one up last year as well. It's a high neck, cut out arms, smocked bust line. and the gathered waistband. I think this is a modern take on this top. Yes, a gathered waist top does have the potential to look frumpy, but if you go for a little bit modern details like I did in this top, I feel like you could find a great fit. It's so perfect. The gathered waistline really drapes over the tummy, so it definitely conceals your tummy. It's very comfortable, very breathable, very lightweight. The one I'm wearing here is from Torrid. I picked this one up last year. Right here I am wearing a size 3 as well, because like I said, back when I picked this up, I was a little bit heavier, so it fit me perfectly at that time. I actually feel a little bit larger. I could definitely have gotten shorter, but like I said, I prefer my tops to be long line, and I find that if I want that length, I usually have to go up a size. I love the cutout arms of this top. My shoulders, my arms are not a problem area for me. I have no problem showing that. So I love this detail. I love the smocked detail. I love the rich, vibrant orange. They actually have one right now that's in the strapless version. I think that will look super, super cute for vacation or even every day if you don't mind wearing strapless bras. They also have another one that looks a little bit like a baby doll kind of silhouette. It's a tie front. It has the smocked waistband and then the gutters. And then they have a smocked cami as well. So they have a few. So a smocked top is a great option. It's really good for concealing your tummy, especially if you're full busted. If you're somebody, I don't have a lot to work with, so but if you have a full bust, oh, I think it's so beautiful. It just drapes so gracefully over your bust and then just drapes over your tummy. Always such a great choice. Even for dresses, this is such a great silhouette. Alright, so the next top silhouette that I am going to talk about is the swing camisole. Alright, this is such a great replacement for a basic tank top, or if you're looking for a camisole and you feel like they're a little bit too clingy around the tummy area. That's a problem I have. I feel like a lot of camisoles are too snug around the tummy area. So I tried out a swing camisole and it works way better for me. It's a replacement for a basic tank top, so I don't really have any tank tops. These are like my go-to tank tops. I love these ones. These ones I'm wearing right here are from Torrid as well. I have multiples of this top that I picked over the years because Torrid releases this tops every year. I feel like it's one of their staples. They just release them in different colors and different prints, and sometimes it might have a little bit of detail, like sometimes it might be double layered versus just a single layer. And they bring them out in different fabrics as well. I've definitely also worn it tucked in into a skirt. I will insert a clip here. Sometimes they release them with like details around the neckline. Like last year they had like a strappy neckline version of this top. I picked them up in black and purple. Absolutely love this tops. They're so great. They're so easy. The fabric is very lightweight, very breathable. It's one of those grab and goes. I like that the strap is adjustable and is a little bit of on the thicker side, just a little bit, so you can pretty much wear your bra underneath. I wear it with my bra all the time. You might have a little peekaboo of your little bra strap, but it's not like glaringly like, oh my god, the bra is too now. No, it's not a spaghetti strap. It's a little bit thicker. You can definitely give yourself some cleavage by releasing your straps a little bit to give yourself a little bit more cleavage, or you can definitely strap it up tight and like show nothing. I'm somewhere in between. Like I said, I don't have a lot to work with here, so I'm kind of in between. Like I said, they have them in solid colors, they have them in prints, they have a couple on the website right now. If you're somebody who's like maybe more heavier busted and you require a thicker bra strap, then I realized that the thin strap here might not work for you. But Lane Bryant does have a regular sleeveless cut v-neck double shell camisole, swing camisole. Alright, next top silhouette that I'm going to talk about is a basic button down. Alright, it's a basic button down. That always works. It works great because you have so much control. You don't have to go with a snug fitting one. I usually tend to buy mine oversized. I will do you one better until you go extremely oversized. Extremely oversized. The one I'm wearing here is in the size 4X. Yes, I picked this one up from Old Navy. It is one of their boyfriend's oversized boyfriend shirts. I love how oversized it is. It has this effect of like a mini shirt dress. And that's exactly how I like it. I feel like the white oversized button down, it's always a trendy piece. It's always in style. It's always something a little bit edgy, a little bit trendy, a little bit current that you can incorporate into your wardrobe. but still serves the same purpose of keeping you cool, keeping you airy, and also concealing your stomach. All right, it's such a great piece to wear in the summer. I wear it all the time. It's so functional but chic at the same time. I have this particular top in this particular size in several different colors. It's super cute, super chic. You can definitely go with a basic button down. That's always gonna work. Usually I would say go with like an oversized cut, one that's not super snug around the tummy area. But for that cool it girl factor, go extremely oversized. There's just something very chic about it. And the way I wear it, I only button 2 buttons and I just leave the rest open. I usually wear it with shorts underneath, so when I'm walking there's a little hint of tummy, there's a little leg action going on. It's very cute, very chic. I get so many compliments every time I wear it. I feel like an honorable mention that I don't have any pieces of currently is a peplum top. Y'all, don't let them tell you that the peplum top is not trendy. I've had several peplum tops over my life. The reason I don't have one right now is the last one I had is now way too big for me, so I had to give it away. If peplum tops are what works for you, do not let anybody tell you it is not trendy, it is old-fashioned, it is frumpy. No, if you find the right print, the right color, the right cut, the right shape, it could work very well for you. One place that always consistently has good peplum tops is Eloquii, but Eloquii tops are cut way too short from my apron tummy. Now when we start getting into bottoms, they're definitely the right type of bottoms that you can wear with these like high cut tops, but that's a whole different conversation. But the top is always the #1 priority. So Eloquii does have some, but like I said, my concern with them is that their tops are cut a little bit higher. So do with that what you will. I also found a really cute one on Ashley Stewart as well. It's a bit of a modern cut, so it's not an exaggerated peplum. I feel like now the trend is leaning away from the exaggerated peplum and going towards more of like an A-line kind of fit and flare kind of cut. I feel like those are pretty as well, but I need a little bit of a little more extra flare, all right, around the flare. The flare has to flare to cover my tummy. Pretty Little Thing also has a beautiful brown and white stripe one that's very pretty. It's definitely that fit and flare look more than the peplum. Another honorable mention is the bubble hem top. I feel like the bubble hem is a huge trend right now, and it's also a trend that you can take advantage of if you're trying to conceal your stomach. I feel like if you find the right cut, it could definitely work really well in kind of concealing your tummy area. It's definitely a very trendy piece, so it's something that you may not want to invest a lot of money in and just buy maybe 1 or 2 pieces and try it out and see how it works for you. Let me just say that when it comes to your style, you have to know your body and you have to find what fits your body. When you find what works for your body type, you have to ignore what the trends are saying. The trends might be telling you this, it might be telling you that, but once you know that these silhouettes work for you, once you know that these silhouettes are flattering for you, once you know that the silhouettes make you feel confident, make you feel beautiful, make you feel great, make you want to get dressed, make you want to go out, who cares about trends? Those are irrelevant. We make the trends exist. We are the market for the trends. Trends are always going to work their way over to you. The trends are going to catch up with you. So whatever it is that you love to wear right now, don't worry about the trends. The trends will eventually catch up. Remember when capri pants were outdated and so, oh my gosh, who was wearing those? Now capri pants are in. Now jorts are in. They come up with new names for them. But if this is something that you have always loved to wear, then well, now you're the cool girl, because now you have proof that you've always been that girl. You've always been wearing these things regardless of trends. So don't pay attention to the trends. As much as I love a good trend, please don't pay attention to the trends. Dress for your body, dress for your comfort level, and dress for your lifestyle. So whatever works for your body, whatever makes you feel confident, whatever makes you feel great in your skin, whatever you feel is flattering for your body, for your figure, that's what you should be wearing. Period. Okay? Well, thank you for hanging out. If you made it to the end of this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also make sure to comment and tell me which look was your favorite or what other silhouettes did I miss. What other tops do you like to wear to hide your apron tummy? If you have an apron tummy or you have a fupa, whatever it is you have. And if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing and I will see you next time. Bye.